Good morning, everyone. My name is Patra Nagarajan and my matric card number is A24B2877. Today, I'll be presenting about activity-based costing, which is known as ABC. Activity-based costing is a modern and more accurate costing method that helps organizations understand the true cost of producing a product or providing a service. It does this by identifying the various activity involved in the production or service process and assigning costs based on how much each activity uses organizational resources. Unlike traditional costing methods, which usually allocate overhead costs using a single cost driver such as a direct labor hours or mission hours, ABC costing recognizes that different products and services consume resources in a different ways. Therefore, it focuses on allocating costs based on the actual activities that drive those costs. As result, ABC costing provides more precise cost information that supports better managerial decision making. Thank you. This slide shows an overview of activity-based costing. ABC is a costing method that assigns overhead costs to products or services based on the activities performed, rather than using only volume-based measures like labor or machine hours. By allocating costs according to the actual resources usage, ABC provides more accurate product costing compared to traditional costing methods. It is especially useful for organizations with high overhead costs and complex operation. The key steps in ABC include identifying activities involved in a production or service delivery, grouping costs into activity cost pools, determining suitable cost drivers, calculating cost driver rates, and finally allocating costs to products or services based on the activity usage. Overall, ABC helps management to make better cost control and pricing decisions. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. I will continue for literature review part. Activity-based costing or ABC is a costing method that focuses on how instead of using simple average. Unlike traditional costing, ABC also assign overhead costs based on how much resource are actually used by each product. On previous studies, show that ABC provided more accurate cost information, especially for business with high overhead costs and different type of product. Assalamualaikum. Okay, we move to the second slide. According to past studies, ABC help management identify activities that consume the most resource, including non-value added activities. This allow managers to control costs better and make better pricing decisions. However, the literature also mentioned that ABC can be difficult to implement because it requires detail like data, time, and anything. Okay, overall, despite its limitation, ABC is still considered is a useful tool for a performance management. Okay, thank you.
Good day, Doctor. My name is Angela Jolie Anthony 2, metric number 8238187, and I'll be presenting the case study and application of activity-based costing method. Our focus is on Chana Rome, a restaurant located in Pantai Irama, Bachok, Kelantan, founded by Mr. Amy and his partner 4 years ago, and well known for its signature Tomyam in bowl dish, alongside with other popular menu items such as coffee and bread toast. Based on the data gathered from an online interview with the owner, the selling price of Tom Yum in bowl range between 12 to 18 ringgit with 1,600 units sold monthly, while for the coffee is priced between 8 to 10 ringgit with 1,200 units sold monthly. And lastly, for the bread toast is sold at 6 ringgit with 2,000 plates sold monthly. The owner estimates that raw material costs account for 40% of the selling price, and the same percentage estimation also applied to delivery service from all customer orders. The restaurant main activities revolve around food and beverage preparation as well as the packaging and delivery, making it an ideal case for applying the ABC method to reveal the true cost of its operation. As I mentioned earlier, there are three major activities, which is food preparation, beverage preparation, and packaging with delivery, and each driven by specific cost driver. For food preparation, activity is driven by the units of bowls produced for Tomyam and units of plate produced for bread sauce. While for beverage preparation, activity is driven by the units of cup produced for coffee, and lastly, packaging and delivery activity is driven by the order fulfilled through delivery. In this case study, most costs are based on the owner estimation rather than precise measurements, and no direct labor allocation is made since workers collectively prepare all menus items. To simplify the analysis, only one variant of each product, the large size, was considered. The costing comparison revealed a significant gap between owner traditional method and the ABC approach, with ABC uncovering much higher true costs, and this demonstrates how ABC allocates overhead more accurately based on the actual activity that owner method may overlook, highlighting the importance of precise costing for better pricing, budgeting, and strategic decision making in food and beverage operation, where the resource intensity varies across products.
Today, I will present activity-based costing or ABC and how it is applied to the Chanarong Bachok restaurant as part of the performance management analysis. So the first thing is ABC is a costing method that allocate overhead costs based on activity that actually consume resources. Unlike traditional absorption costing, which uses a single basis such as labor hours, ABC link costs more accurately to the costs of overhead. This makes ABC more suitable when overhead costs are high and product variety is wide. So at the Chanarong Bachok restaurant, several major activities were identified, including food preparation, beverage preparation and packaging, and also delivery. So each of the activity was grouped into a cost pool and assigned cost drivers such as the number of Tomyam bowls prepared, coffee cups were made, and also delivery orders are fulfilled. So based on the ABC analysis, the findings show a significant gap between actual cost and current selling price. For example, Tomyam in a bowl costs RM31.11 per unit but is sold at RM18. Coffee costs RM23.79 but is sold at RM10, while dessert bread toast costs RM21.53% but it's sold at RM6. This indicates a serious underpricing risk and possible overstatement of profitability. The interpretation suggests that the restaurant current pricing method relies heavily on estimate percentage such as raw material being 40% of selling price without fully considering overhead costs. High cost activity like food preparation and delivery significantly increase total cost, especially since around 40% of orders are from delivery. From a managerial perspective, ABC method provides better cost visibility, support more accurate pricing decision, and help optimize menu offering. In terms of performance impact, ABC strengthens cost control, efficiency measurement, and also KPI setting that are leading to more sustainable business performance. So in conclusion is although ABC is more time consuming, but it provides valuable insight that improve decision making and overall performance management. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Harshni Raghunathan and my metric number is 82483613. I'll continue with the conclusion part. From our activity-based costing analysis, we found that some items in Chana Room Bachok restaurant actually use a lot more time, labor, and packaging than expected. This means that even though these items sell well, they may not have enough profitable. The previous costing method relied on estimates, so many real activity costs were hidden. ABC helped us see the true cost of each activity, such as food preparation, cooking time, and delivery handling. This proves that high sales volume does not always mean high profit. With better cost visibility, the restaurant can now make smarter decisions on pricing, staffing, and operations to support long-term financial sustainability. Based on these findings, we suggest several improvements. First, prices for high-cost items should be adjusted gradually, or recipes and portion sizes can be standardized to protect profit margins. For delivery orders, the restaurant can introduce minimum order values, promote bundle sets, and encourage self pickup to reduce packaging and delivery costs. We also recommend reviewing menu items that have high cost but low margins and combining them with higher profit items where possible. Finally, the restaurant should continue using ABC by tracking metrics such as cost per unit, delivery cost per order, and preparation time. Updating this regularly will support better planning and stronger financial performance in the future. Thank you.